Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kendra. Today we're going to be talking all about One Book July. If you're unaware of what One Book July is, I will link down below Romany's explanation of it. Although if you're part of the planner community, I'm sure you are at least aware of the concept. But basically, once a year the planner community comes together and we kind of collectively rethink how we plan and challenge ourselves with that in mind. First and foremost, if you haven't seen that video, I highly suggest it because I think a lot of people get hung up on the quote-unquote rules, and the main thing that video will teach you is that there are no rules. It's just how you interpret this challenge and how this challenge will help you as a planner, a journaler, whatever you are. So for me, I'm kind of a journaler and planner, so I wanted to get it all in one place, and that's what I did. I really just wanted to pare down and just do one thing. I am in a traveler's notebook. This is the same notebook that I had in my last setup, but you're gonna see that this is completely simplified. I've taken everything out that was in my last setup other than one thing. There's no dashboards, there's no decorations. There's decorations, but you'll see what I mean. If you've watched my last video, which I will insert a little card right here so you can go and check that out, it is definitely a different setup. I think a lot of the time, personally, I get hung up in making my planner look perfect and pretty that I don't use it, if that makes sense. Like, I do the initial setup and I use it here and there, and then I kind of fall out of it, and I wanted something that would just like focus me back in on planning and journaling, and that's what I have in this setup. So this is my Speckled Fawns A6 snickerdoodle cover. It was the right size and I wanted to use something that I had. If I show you a side profile, this is so much thinner. I will insert a picture of what this used to look like, and as you can see, this is so thin, and I thought I was going to hate this. I thought I was going to hate the fact that it was not chunky, but I actually really like the way it feels in my hand, and I like that I can slip it into my purse and go. So same cover. I did put a charm on here. I recently saw Wonder Woman. I found this charm on Etsy, and you won't be able to read the quote because it is so microscopic, but it's just a little Wonder Woman quote, and I'm obsessed with Diana right now. So I got this off of Etsy. I'll link it down below. I ordered another one as well, which is another Wonder Woman quote, but I just love this one because it had a piece of artwork. It looks like a little piece of a comic book cut out, and then on the back it's just the Wonder Woman logo. That's the only decoration on the outside, and that's just because currently I am completely obsessed with that movie. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Even if you don't like superhero movies, if you're a woman, you need to go see that movie. So on the inside, you can see it is so much cleaner looking. Like there's not a lot going on, and I kind of like that because it just, you know, your eye isn't like searching for a place to look. So over here I have my little scrap monster. I have it clipped on with this chubby clip. These are still at the Target dollar spot. I just saw them there recently. So if you're looking for them, go check. Yours might have it. And it's the only clip I can get around this thick leather. The leather on this notebook is very, very thick, even on the pockets. This is a card, you guys. So I got this card at Target, and this is at Target currently right now. And it's just a blank greeting card, but it has pizza and sushi and tacos, and if this had chicken nuggets and french fries, this would literally be my favorite food. This would be like my food pyramid. It was perfect. So I picked those up, and inside I just have little lists and stuff. I have this little pamphlet that comes with the Hobonichi. I've been cutting out these little pictures, and then these are from Smash. They're kind of like Mad Libs, so I ripped out a few of those in here. Just like little things to do if I'm ever out and about and I'm bored. So those all tuck in there, and I find keeping it in like this card just helps them not get bent up. Plus I like seeing all that fun stuff over there. The only thing that I have on my strings is actually this insert from Odd Girl Journals, and I've talked about this a lot in my last video, so I won't go into a ton of details in it in this one. I don't want to bore you because literally nothing has changed. The only thing that's changed is I put this clip here. That's it. I put this little ampersand clip that I got, and I clipped on my pen to this, and I just have this on two of my strings. This is just where I keep some stickers and ephemera and things like that. I love this, and this would be an ideal way to turn any traveler's notebook into an actual wallet. I don't use mine as a wallet because I just have like a little tiny card wallet, and that's all I need, but I'm obsessed with this. Can we just talk about how cute this kitty is? So that is the only thing that's on my strings. I actually have two strings here that are open, and I've toyed with the idea of putting an insert in there, But for July, I want to hold true. I want to have one insert in here, and that one insert is my Hobonichi. So this is the Hobonichi Teco. 2017. This is the spring edition, and this is an A6 size planner. And once again, I'm sure we all know about the Hobonichi in general, but if you're unaware, a Hobonichi is a Japanese planner that uses Tomoe River paper, and it is a really nice quality. You get your whole year in one little book, and they're just really popular in the planner community, so I doubt that anyone here doesn't know what they are. And originally I was not going to get one right now just because I wanted to use what I had. So I was gonna just continue my system and maybe like pull out a few inserts, but I have a fiance and he's really nice, and he actually, what happened was I had put this in our eBay cart and he just ordered it for me because he's great like that. So now I have it, and I'm super happy that I do because I am so in love with this, and it's been perfect for me. So this is the spring start, which means it starts in April and it runs through March of 2018. Right off the bat, I missed a lot of months in here. I think I missed three or four. And that might seem like a waste, but I was really happy because what I actually did, and I'll show you, is the daily pages that I haven't, or the daily pages that I missed became my little notes and lists section. And I have essentially 90-ish, give or take, pages to fill with notes, and that's how I can eliminate all my other notebooks. I don't want to do a super long flip through this just because I feel like there's tons of flips of Hobonichis on YouTube, but I'll just give you a quick little glance. This is my little K from Michaels. I can never find the pretty Ks. I guess K is a popular initial. You have your year at a glance, your 2016 year at a glance, and 2018. You have your tracker pages. Obviously, I haven't used these because they are months that have already passed, but we are in July and I have used them so far. I'm tracking things like my mood, and that's what this key over here is, my second job, my period, when we clean our rats' cages, our guinea pigs' cages, and when we eat fast food. And I actually have a lot of room for more tracking, but those are just the things that I could think of. I have this little swirly clip that goes right to the month that we're currently in. It's a Monday start, which I prefer, but I don't know what it is. Whenever I start a new insert that has a Monday start for like the first month, I always forget. So I messed up a little bit. Like, these things need to go over a day, but that's okay. Basically here I track like when bills are due, my paydays, and my second job. That's pretty much it. And like I said, I have all of these free pages, so I've just been using them for all my lists. I haven't transferred over very many of my lists yet because I've been busy. Let's talk about this paper, this Tomoe River paper. I forgot how much of a pain in the butt it is to work with. Everything smudges on it. You have to be really patient and let things dry. If you let things dry, it's great. If you don't know, Tomoe River paper is very thin, so things do ghost through it. You kind of just have to like accept that and be okay with it. And I guess, I don't know. I do really love this paper, and I do love this size for a daily layout. So I just have notes, like I said. And then it goes to July. At the beginning of the month you have like a remember this page. I haven't put anything here yet. And this is how I am using my daily pages. So the way I have gotten rid of all my inserts is that I am planning and journaling on the same pages. So at the top of my page, I generally list out the things that I need to do each day. Then I journal and I draw or I stick something in. And then for this month, I've also been doing the Listers Got a List challenge. I did the first ever Listers Got a List. My mom actually sent me a box, and in the box was my notebook that I have with my first ever Listers Got a List, and it made me miss it so much that I decided to incorporate it in my layouts this month. And I've just been putting watercolor down. It's taken me a few days to get used to this paper, like I said. So there are some like boo-boos here and there. Like, I've been cutting out the little pictures from the Hobonichi pamphlet. You guys, I was so excited. All I wanted from Target were the taco and pizza sticky notes, and I found them. For the backgrounds, I've just been using distress inks and a watercolor brush and blurring them out. I like to try to do art on each day because the first time I did a faux bonichi, I did that and I really enjoyed it, and I have quite a few inserts with that in it, and I want to go back to that. Less of like pasting and things in and more of just like drawing something from my day. It's just good practice. Like, we had Frosties on this day and I drew a little Frosty cup. So that is that, and I just have my entire month pinned here. And like I said, it runs all the way through March of next year. And then you get a bunch of these papers that I have no idea what I'm going to do with. I actually slid my Hobonichi into this back pocket because I didn't like the way that the strings bulked up my cover, and I just thought it was adding undue stress to the cover. So I just simply slid it back here. It's so secure in there. It doesn't move around at all. It's perfect. I love it. And that, you guys, that's it. That's the entirety of my One Book July setup. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to leave them down below. I will definitely be doing a wrap-up video and telling you all about my experience with One Book July at the end of July. If you guys haven't already, please take a second just to like this video and subscribe. It really helps me out, and I will talk to you guys later.